In urban communities across this country, Los Angeles, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, 50 to 60% of all young men of color are in jail or prison, or on probation and parole. Our system isn't just being shaped in these ways that seem to be distorting around race, they're also distorted by poverty. We have a system of justice in this country that treats you much better if you're rich and guilty than if you're poor and innocent. Wealth, not culpability.
He will tell you that he spends most of his time in prisons and death row where there is a great deal of hopelessness. The time that Bryan Stevenson spends helping the poor, the incarcerated, and the condemned is absolutely time well spent. Bryan Stevenson is the founder and executive director of the Equal Justice Initiative in Montgomery, Alabama. He is a widely acclaimed public interest lawyer who has won major legal challenges eliminating excessive and unfair sentencing. He and his EJI team exonerate innocent death row prisoners, confront abuse of the incarcerated and the mentally ill, and aid children prosecuted as adults. Attorney Stevenson has successfully argued several cases in the United States Supreme Court, including an historic ruling banning mandatory life without parole sentences for children 17 or younger. His work fighting poverty and challenging racial discrimination in the criminal justice system has won him numerous awards, including the American Bar Association's Wisdom Award for Public Service, the MacArthur Foundation Fellowship Award Prize, the Olaf Palme International Prize, the ACLU National Medal of Liberty, the National Public Interest Lawyer of the Year Award, the Gruber Prize for International Justice, and the Ford Foundation's Visionaries Award. In 2015, he was named one of Time's 100 Most Influential People, and in 2016, he was among Fortune's World's Greatest Leaders. Bryan Stevenson is a graduate of the Harvard Law School and the Harvard School of Government, has been awarded 26 honorary doctorate degrees, and is also a professor of law at the New York University School of Law. His critically acclaimed New York Times bestseller, Just Mercy, was named by Time as one of the 10 best books of nonfiction for 2014. And he has been awarded several honors, including the Carnegie Medal by the American Library Association for the Best Nonfiction Book of 2014 and a 2015 NAACP Image Award. In addition to fighting for the disenfranchised in the nation's courtrooms, Attorney Stevenson is creating a museum on the connection between slavery and mass incarceration and building a national memorial to victims of racial terror lynchings. Mr. Stevenson and EJI develop public education tools, reports, and videos that confront our nation's history of racial inequality with the hope of racial justice and progress in eliminating discrimination. I am United States Attorney Edward L. Stanton III, and it is my privilege to join the National Civil Rights Museum in honoring this social justice activist and dedicated servant of the unjustly incriminated, Bryan Stevenson.